Hey guys, today we're just doing a quick video on meal ideas for the shutdown, for the EBT shutdown. Um, you know, Basically, guys, for November they're talking about canceling EBT, which is a major pain in the ass for those disabled, those that cannot work. Kind of tired of hearing people out there say get a job to all these people that are on EBT. Because a lot of these people literally cannot work. Some of them have disorders which make it impossible to work or which make it unsafe to work. Some of them have brain injuries. Some of them have mental health disorders which make it impossible to hold down a job. Somebody with severe schizophrenia cannot hold down a job. If they think they're a five-star general, like for example, I used to work at a group home with schizophrenics for 5 years. One of my clients thought he was a five-star general. He would literally go to the local park because he thought it was his fort. How the hell is a guy like that thinks he's a five-star general gonna hold down a job? How is someone that's got their leg blown off in war, let's say they got hit by an IED, they're in a wheelchair, how is that person gonna get a job? How is all these single moms going to get a job when they have kids that get off the bus at 2:30, and the cost of daycare is undoable? The cost of daycare is like $600 a week, which most jobs don't even pay that. I don't even make $20 an hour. Right now I make $18 an hour. So we couldn't afford healthcare. Like, we have two kids we take care of. We couldn't afford healthcare. But today we're just discussing some meals that we could make. I have a friend with me. She doesn't want to be on the video today, but she might talk in the video a little bit and give her feedback or 2 cents on the idea. The first idea she came up with was
Chicken broccoli Alfredo.
chicken broccoli Alfredo. Seems like a meal that would be on the cheaper side. One idea I have for you guys, like for example, at my local grocery store, they sell chicken drums, like dirt cheap. Like, we can get like a 10 pack of chicken drums for like $4. You could take those chicken drums and you could strip the meat off of them and make meals with the stripped chicken. You could look for chicken on sale and do it that way. You could make a nice chicken broccoli Alfredo meal. That would be one meal that would feed a lot of people because the noodles are dirt cheap. So that would be a meal that could feed a lot of people. Another meal that you guys see me do on this channel a lot is the homemade KFC bowls. You can get the frozen chicken. The frozen tenders are about $9 a bag at your local grocery store. The potatoes are $4 to $5 for a bag of potatoes, and the corn is dirt cheap. So a homemade KFC bowl, even with the gravy, feeds a lot of people. You could literally make 12 KFC bowls for less than $15. You could make like 10 or 15 bowls, and go on portion control. You don't have to give huge portions. I mean, if people are struggling, you don't need a huge bowl of food, just enough to get you guys by. That's all you need. So that frozen tenders from your local grocery store is about $9, and then the bag of potatoes, $3 to $4, and then the corn is like $2 a can. So you can feed a family on those homemade KFC bowls. You can check my channel out and see how I personally do it. What other meals? Chop suey. Chop suey, like if you're buying Hamburg, like I know a lot of my viewers are going to say Hamburg's expensive. You could do fillers. I know a lot of people don't like fillers, like my girlfriend. She doesn't like the idea of fillers. You could use kidney beans as a filler. You could use any bean as a filler. So if you did like a chop suey, you could put black beans in it. You could put kidney beans in it as a filler to substitute, because let's be honest, Hamburg is expensive as fuck. What do you think? Do you have any other ideas of cheap meals that you've made in the past?
I like Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza. You can, like, for example, we get the dough balls from the grocery store. The dough balls are like $4 a piece. And then the sauce is like $2. And then you could make a cheese pizza. You can get a pack of cheese, like a pound of cheese, the shredded cheese for like $2 at your local grocery store, $2, $3. You can get the non-name brand cheese, the shredded cheese, to make those meals. There's other ideas, guys, of meals you can make. You can make spaghetti. You could make a big, huge thing of spaghetti, and you could put fillers into it. If you needed to. You can look up fillers. So with Hamburg, there's tons of fillers. You could use kidney beans. You could use black beans. all of which are really cheap. Cans of beans are dirt cheap. So you could get a pound of hamburger to make a chop suey with, and then get a couple cans of kidney beans and feed your whole family with a
stewed tomatoes.
huge thing. You can put stewed tomatoes in them, canned tomatoes, make it extra good. You know, what other meals can you guys think of, other cheap meals that you recommend? Shepherd's pie. So that's, again, the potatoes, $4 for a bag of potatoes. You could get the pound of hamburger and then use kidney beans. Other fillers, you know, you could look up online what fillers go good with hamburger so that you don't have to buy several pounds of hamburger. So shepherd's pie with corn, potatoes, and hamburger with the fillers if needed. There's all kinds of ideas that you guys can do to save money. My personal opinion on the shutdown, I think it's completely unfair to do this to people that need food. I think it's pretty heartless to do this to the disabled people, to the disabled veterans, to the single moms that, you know, let's be honest, a lot of their baby daddies are pieces of shit that don't help them. These single moms need help. These single moms a lot of times cannot work because they have 3, 4, 5, 6 kids at home. You can't hold a full-time job when you're taking care of 6 kids because it affects your work schedule. Daycare is undoable. The cost of daycare is through the roof. So these single moms think it's way cheaper to just stay at home. You know, a lot of people say that it's hard being with single moms. You know, I kind of disagree with that. There's a lot of pros to being with single moms. These kids need positive people in their life. They need positive stepfathers in their life. They need positive role models in their life. I think the whole single mom hate online is mostly probably some dark government thing where they're trying to make people single so they don't get ahead in life as much. There's always ulterior motives for all these narratives that they push on us, because there is pros to dating single moms. There's pros to it. Like, for example, you know, I'm a stepdad right now, and we help each other. Like, we help each other as much as we can. You know, we'll share food when we need to. You know, we'll help each other with money. There's a lot of pros to having a girlfriend. There's a lot of pros to having a wife. There's a lot of pros to being a stepdad. So it's not all bad. I'm tired of hearing people say that being a stepdad's a horrible thing. It really isn't. There's a lot of reward to it. Like, for example, I'm dating a single mom right now that has kids. The alternative is I go home to my house and literally stare at the wall or get on the internet all day. Literally at my house, nobody comes to see me. I have a lot of friends, but I live far away from these people, so they're unable to visit. So literally, if I just go home, I'm literally home all day by myself doing absolutely nothing. Or I could be with I kind of call her like a partner, single mom. You could call her a girlfriend if you want to. But we help each other all week. And because I'm in the picture, her son, who's 9, he feels like he has a stepdad. He always wanted a father in his life. So me and being around really meets a need for him to have like a stepdad. Her daughter really likes having me and her mom together because I think it makes her feel like she has a family. You know, she grew up without a dad. Her son grew up without a dad. So me being in the picture does make the kids feel like they have a family. There's a lot of pros. There's a lot of pros to being a stepdad. It's not all bad. I do a lot of cooking in the house. I cook for the kids. I cook for my girlfriend. I cook for everything else. There's way more pros than cons. I've heard stories of guys that said they did the stepdad thing for a long time and they don't regret it. Like, for example, my stepdad, I have a stepdad. He's been married to my mom for like literally 30 years. He was nothing but good to my mom the whole time. He wasn't abusive. He took care of us kids. He provided my mom housing. Like, for example, I have my own house. So if my girlfriend, who's a single mom, if she loses housing, her and her kids can come stay with me at my house. So that's another benefit to her. If she gets kicked out of her apartment, she can come stay with me dirt cheap. So I think it's better for me and her to take a partner approach to life and try to help each other. I'm a safe person, so she knows I'm not going to hurt her. I'm not going to physically abuse her. Yes, sometimes we argue. Yes, sometimes we fight, but it never gets physical. We're quick to forgive each other. I think that's why our relationship tends to be mostly successful, is because me and her are quick to forgive. We're quick to let things go. I try to be positive with her. I try to tell her that I love her. I try to tell her that I care about her and the kids as much as I can. Am I a perfect person? No, I'm not perfect by any means. I have faults just like any man out there. Um, but guys, there's ways to save money on food. You just got to be smart about it. Like I said, temporarily, you could use those fillers, even though you don't want to, instead of buying 3-4 pounds of hamburg for a shepherd's pie, you could buy 1 pound of hamburg and then get a couple cans of black kidney beans as a filler. A lot of women are disgusted by that, but let's talk about survival, guys. If you've got 6 kids at home, throwing in a couple cans of kidney beans is going to feed all your kids with that hamburger. You can make it tasty. You could add a taco seasoning packet to your shepherd's pie with those kidney beans and hamburg with taco seasoning. Would change the shepherd's pie into a really delicious meal with those kidney beans. You could add a little sour cream to it. There's other meals you guys could make. You could make like
sausage chicken.
Sausage chicken.
With the vegetables. Stir fry.
Stir fries. Her idea is stir fries. So sausage stir fries with vegetables. You can get frozen vegetables from any store pretty dirt cheap. You can get sausage pretty dirt cheap. Like, for example, our local grocery store will sell us like 7 patties for like $6. That means we can make 7 breakfast sandwiches. We get our eggs dirt cheap, $5-6 for 12. The sausage. So sausage stir fries is another idea. Sausage stir fries with the cheaper sausage. Chicken stir fries. Chicken stir fries is a meal that will feed a lot of people for pretty inexpensive. And again, you could use fillers in any of these meals if needed. You could make meals with rice. Rice tends to be cheaper. Rice is a good thing you guys can do. Any other ideas? Lasagna is a pretty big meal. It's a pretty big meal. That lasagna is expensive. Let's be honest. Lasagna is expensive, but if you had the money, that would feed a lot of people. Stuffed shells. Stuffed shells is a big meal. Anything pasta is going to feed a lot of people. But back to the pizza for a minute. You can get the pizza balls at your local grocery store, guys, for like $3-4. And then the sauce is $2 or $3. The cheese is $2 or $3. So you can make a large pizza at home by buying a pizza screen. Like right now we're at Walmart. We're going to be getting a pizza screen soon. I don't know if we're going to get one today. They're about $6 at Walmart for a big pizza screen. Then you can get those dough balls and the sauce and the cheese and make a huge pizza for your family pretty inexpensively, guys. Any other final thoughts? Any other final thoughts before we let people go?
Meatball subs.
Meatball subs, you could get a bag of meatballs, which is typically about $10. You could get a pack of bread. You could make bread, any kind of bread. You could use any kind of bread for your meatball subs, which would be a cheaper option. You could feed a lot of people with meatballs. You could put fillers in the meatball subs if you had to. You could put fillers in there like kidney beans, other things that you could season. You could use seasoning with that. But anyway, guys, if you guys have any ideas for cheaper meals that you can, cheaper meals that you guys would recommend, please leave in the comments your ideas for cheap meals. You guys can check out my best-selling t-shirt in the comment section, which is going to be $14.99. And then it's a few dollars for shipping. I think it's $5.99, $6.99 on Amazon. But the shirt is listed for $14.99. It's a butterfly shirt. It's one of my best-selling Amazon shirts. We try to sell shirts with these videos if we can. It's because we're not monetized. I don't make any money off this channel whatsoever. That I'm not monetized. So by you guys buying shirts, you do help us out. You help out the family. I think I make right now, like with those $14.99 shirts, guys, I'm only making like $1.50 per shirt because I have lowered the price from $20, from $19.99 all the way down to $14.99 to help you guys out so you can afford a shirt. The link is going to be in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you have any ideas of how to get through this bull crap, let us know. Thank you for helping me through my video. Until next time.
Happy Halloween.
Yes, sir.